Hi everyone, I'm Adam and I'm just going to show you today how to make an espresso cappuccino, because when I first got my machine I had a load of problems getting the right consistency with the milk. So I'm just going to show you now how to do it properly. First thing we're going to do is to add enough water. If you've first got your machine, this is how you fill it up. Just take that lid off, pour the water in. Make sure you've got enough. Don't put too much in unless you're planning on using it every single day, because it will just go a bit stale. The second thing you do is to put your capsule in. Now I'm using a decaf capsule, and that's because I don't really like them, so I thought it'd be good to use it on a display. So if you look inside here, you'll see something that you want to avoid doing. The last time I used it, I left the capsule in and it's stuck to the inside, which is a bit annoying. You just have to tap it, but if you make sure you release the mechanism each time you use it and let that drop through, then that won't happen. So we'll put our capsule in now, shut the lid, and we're ready to go. Now on the top here, if you have a look, there's two buttons, one with a big cup and one with a small cup over here. Now the small cup one is for your espresso and the big cup is for your lungo. And you can also, if you look at your instruction manual when you get this, your machine, you can also change how much water comes through on each of those settings. So you could also have a ristretto, which is a smaller version of an espresso. But for today's purposes, because we're making a cappuccino, I'm just going to use the espresso one. So we just press that, let it light up, and when it stops flashing, that's ready to be used. So we're now going to look while that's heating up at our milk. Now this is your milk frother, and if you look inside you'll see that firstly that there's two marks there. There's two maximum marks. The top mark is for when you're making a lungo or a latte, whatever you'd like to call it. Well, a latte. And the bottom mark is for when you're making your cappuccino. That's how much milk you want to put in. That's the maximum amount. So because I'm making a cappuccino this time, I'll only be filling it to that bottom line as a maximum. And I've found that it's even better to just make it a little bit lower than that. Now inside we have the milk frother, which comes out. This little springy thing here, if you don't want to froth your milk up for a cappuccino, you'd rather have a latte, then that comes off and you just put that in and it'll spin round, but it won't froth the milk as much. On this one though, we want that to happen. Oh, start again. We want it to froth up, so I need to put that back on, and it's magnetic inside, it just clips in. So we're going to put the milk in now, and as I said, I'm not going to go above that maximum line at the bottom there. And I actually prefer to stop it just below that line, because I find that it froths the milk up better. As we can see on top here now, that's stopped flashing, so that'll be ready to be used, but we'll just put the milk on here now, press the on button, and wait for that to heat up and froth up. We actually need to put the espresso into the cup now. Now I've got a bit of a funny shaped cup here, so it does splash a little bit. I should have gone with a smaller cup really. But you just press the button to allow your espresso, the espresso button, the smaller one, to allow it to come through. I'll just do that now and you can see what happens. Keep hold of it. As you can see, there's not very much comes out, but it is an espresso, so that's what we want. So we're just going to pour it into the coffee. Hopefully it will be a decent consistency. As you can see there, it's nice. Nice amount of froth. Froth, I hate that word. And there we go. You can put some chocolate sprinkles on, and you're done.